Kardec Radio proudly presents a journey across time into the soul of an empire. An audio drama inspired by the Spirit Emmanuel as revealed through the hands of the medium Chico Xavier. "2,000 years ago, he walked the halls of power as a Roman senator. Now, his spirit returns to recount a story of pride, love, and redemption in the dawn of Christianity."
Baby Marcus was my only son, and I had placed on him all my hopes for the continuation of the Lentulus line.
What I am going to tell you may cause you pain, but on the night of the sad event, I saw a Roman woman deliver a bundle to a well-dressed Roman horseman who departed in great speed.
Why didn't you tell this before?
It is a very delicate situation. What woman in your house wears Roman clothing?
What are you trying to say?
Well, I can get in trouble saying this, but the situation is so grave.
Tell me now.
I believe that Pilatus plotted the disappearance of your son to keep you here in the region. Remember that you were already planning to return to Rome with your family.
From now on, you're free from any obligation towards my family.
But, Senator, please understand that passion makes people do absurd things. The gentleman and lady were nobles, so one concludes.
I guarantee that your career will not be damaged. You may go now.
If this is the recompense I get for my dedication to your family, I will consider myself no longer under any obligation to your authority.
At that time, the saying, "Watch and pray," had not yet echoed through the hearts of men, its wisdom still unborn in the world's understanding. And Publius wept. Elsewhere, Livia and Hannah walk together, their voices low, their hearts open. Amid simple steps and soft words, a deeper journey unfolds between two women and within a soul.
My heart is beating out of control. I try to understand the reason for so much suffering. My daughter was cured, but I had my little Marcus taken away from my arms and from our lives. And Publius, who was always so natural, loyal, and just now shows symptoms of sickness and such intense anguish and disgust towards me.
I can see your pain, my lady. I know that I am a person of no value, but I will ask Jesus to give you strength and to bring the peace back into your heart.
Why do you say no value? I don't measure people with this concept of value, my dear. I think that we all have the same Creator. I have never believed the education I received in Rome, that there are patricians and plebeians, but that we are all brothers and sisters.
My lady, you talk like Jesus.
Jesus?
Yes. Why don't you go to hear him preach? I'm sure you would feel stronger, a new life.
I have always wanted to hear him, as a poor, unhappy woman looking for support and consolation, rather than my being the wife of a Roman senator. He cured my daughter, and I know that he will give me the strength to face the hardest trials. I shall wear the same clothes as the poor women here wear, not to call attention to myself.
At the edge of the scene, Jesus and his apostles gather in stillness, a presence both ordinary and extraordinary. No proclamation, no grandeur, only peace. Livia and Hannah draw near, their steps slower now, their hearts stirred by something they cannot name, but deeply feel. Silence stretches, warm and expectant, like the space between breaths before revelation. They do not speak yet. They simply come closer, to listen, to witness, to understand.
I have always wanted to hear him, as a poor, unhappy woman looking for support and consolation, rather than my being the wife of a Roman senator. He cured my daughter, and I know that he will give me the strength to face the hardest trials. I shall wear the same clothes as the poor women here wear, not to call attention to myself.
Lord, I would do anything to be one of the chosen.
Simeon, go in peace and have no hurry, for in truth I will accept your sacrifice at the right time.
He turns towards Livia.
As for you, you will be blessed, because my words have forever touched your heart. Time will come when I accept your blessed sacrifice.
Livia walks in silence, but within her a new energy stirs, not of the body, but of the spirit. Never, not in all her days, had she known such peace, not the peace of silence, but the peace of presence, of knowing, of being known. She returns home, where Publius waits, his heart heavy with questions, and hers newly filled with light.
What reasons would you have to be so late out of the house and in those clothes?
I tried to tell you that I wanted to go to hear the words of Jesus, but you have been avoiding me, and I needed some support.
Did you have to disguise yourself?
As a rich Roman woman, I would call unnecessary attention towards me in front of the poor and unfortunate.
You know very well that with the powers I have, I can order anyone to come to my house, so there was no need for you to subject yourself to this.
I thought that the healing of our daughter from an illness, which had defeated the best efforts of our medicine, would be sufficient to make him worthy of our eternal gratitude.
I had no idea of your mental weakness in facing the achievements of the Master of Nazareth. How can we be sure that he really cured our Flavia? And even if he were an emissary of the gods, I would still say that he is merciless and cruel, because even though he cured a girl who had been sick for so long, he allowed evil people to take away our son, who was healthy, and for whom I had so many dreams for the future.
Publius, please be quiet.
Evil genii seem to preside over my activities in Palestine. If I cured a daughter, I lost a son. My wife throws herself into adventures, and I will end up losing myself forever.
Kardec Radio proudly presents A Journey Across Time into the Soul of an Empire. An audio drama inspired by the Spirit Emmanuel as revealed through the hands of the medium Chico Xavier.